Yeah, going back right into the game here. Looks like there was a sub here for UBC. Who are we missing? We got Rice. That I believe that's the new player. Who is he replacing? I'm trying to think who was on his team.
They beat him with the old lineup, and now they have a new player. Is that something we need to be scared about?
Looks like they just probably need to go to the. It was CJ. Yeah, CJ on the Winter Wyvern
Mhm.
gets replaced by Rice here.
CJ did a good job. We'll remember him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, played incredibly well. Those Winter's Curses and the Cold Embraces were all on point. And the
Definitely.
invocations were great as well.
UBC, first phase banning Bounty Hunter 2 games in a row. They really don't want to play against this. And there's the Medusa first pick, or first phase ban. The Bounty Hunter, I like that he's back. He's one of my favorite heroes.
Oh, me too.
He has a special place in my heart. I hated him for so long, and I always thought he would. I always hated him because he used to play so much five, and I always thought that he was like, this seems like a hero I would like. He seems like a Carlo hero, and I never played him. And then I finally picked him up. I started playing him, and I loved him. I fell in love. I played him every game. I think he's so much fun to play, even after the nerfs and even dealing with how awful his mana pool is at the early stages.
Yeah.
He's still awesome, and he still fills his role. He does what he needs to do. He makes his team a lot of money, and he makes the other teams, mid laners and supports, scream and rake their keyboards.
Yeah.
And that's what I like in that hero. And there's a Panda Badge for UBC. We saw them do that first phase last game too. So UBC has a strategy, and that's very intimidating, especially after keeping it cool last game and bringing home the W.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Bounty Hunter was the hero I actually used to climb out of the trench. I'm trench never ends. But I used to, when I first started the game, I was in like high 2K, and I used Bounty Hunter, basically mained him to get to 4K. And
Nice.
yeah, I fell in love with him as well. The hero, it just plays like no other hero, and it's one of those heroes that you can just kind of like give so much awareness to your team, so it makes your team play so much more smarter because they know where the enemy location is, and they can take the initiative, try to initiate on the enemies, try to get the kills and be aggressive. And you can also never count a Bounty Hunter team out, because if you start losing, you lose one team fight against a Bounty Hunter, and he gets like 4 or 5 tracks off. That team is back in the game with so much money on their side.
Definitely. Speaking of things you shouldn't count out, UBC from last game, even after a rough start. Also, I'd like to talk about after UBC picks the same 3 bans. Oh no, not the Shadow Shaman. They changed the last one, and then they take the Clockwork from Purdue. I love that move. I love when you just take the other team's hero.
Yeah.
And there's the Shadow Fiend space.
Purdue doing the exact same thing back at UBC. You first pick Clockwork, we'll first pick Shadow Fiend.
Yep. I love it. Clockwork is a great counter to Shadow Fiend as well, though. You have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend hates being in the cogs with Clockwork. Awful time. Can't cast Requiem, but keeping them separated does stop the insane.
Oh, but the Omni Knight.
Ooh, hello.
This is a nightmare of a hero as well.
He's such a hassle. Come on. Oh, I hate Golgi. I don't like this hero. I don't like watching him. I don't like playing him. I don't like him in my games. I don't. Prove me wrong, UBC.
We agree on the Bounty Hunter, but I find Omni Knight really fun to play.
Like Omni Knight. You find him fun to play?
Knight. He's so fun. You're so tanky. You just get to be a big man. You build like phase boots and drums, and you just run at people and heal yourself and hammer people until they die.
You're why I hate Omni Golgi. I guess if it's fun for you, at least it's fun for someone.
It is.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Omni Knight, he's I mean, especially good against melee heroes. Of course, being able to slow their attack speed as well, move speed. Great. I mean, of course, he's going to be going against 2 range heroes so far, and Purdue is going to know better probably not to pick too many melee heroes against the Omni Knight, because it also makes his purification better as well against melee heroes.
Mm-hmm. Omni Knight's too much for me already, Golgi, and then Omni Knight Clockwork. Ugh. Ugh. Gosh,
yeah,
that just,
I mean, good synergy on those 2 as well.
Whoever gets caught in those cogs is just gonna be mad. Like, I think there's no other response than just getting mad about that Clockwork battery assault on top of purification. That's just not fun.
So something that some people are talking about is, I mean, one of the big reasons why Omni Knight has become so much more powerful in these patches is a lot of people point towards the fact that there isn't an easy dispel available in the game anymore with the diffusal blade being losing that purge ability. Do you think they should add another item that's more easy to accessible that can maybe dispel?
No, Dispel is an awesome mechanic, I think, because of how rare it is, and because of things like remember when you could Dispel Repel, and that was just like I used to think it was cool, and then as soon as I took it out of the game, like this is better. Where it was just like Omni Knight means by Diffusal Blade. Like it's just so simple. It's one of those things. It's like Invisible means by detection. It's very set in stone. Omni Knight means by Diffusal. I don't like that kind of countering.
You don't like it when a hero is countered by a single item.
Well, it also because then it's you can use it the other way, where let's say Omni Knight is strong because the other team doesn't have a hero that wants to buy Diffusal, and I just think that's kind of good.
Radiant team pick.
And there's the OD. Hello.
Oh yeah, OD Omni Knight, a nightmarish combo. OD with an early game BKB.
I love OD though. Okay, I don't know what it is. I feel like when I said Bounty Hunter is a hero, is a Carlo hero, OD is not in any way. OD, I don't think I would ever like playing that hero. I know I don't like playing that hero, but I like watching it. I think it's just he's cool. He's just fun to watch. I love how Astral Imprisonment works. I love how you can use it aggressively or defensively, and I love when he gets level 20, gets his 2x multiplier on his ultimate, and then gets the hit R, and then has that awesome sound effect, and then you just see Rampage pop up because he's the smartest guy.
And I mean, it's one of the coolest sounding abilities in the game, right? Sanity's Eclipse. Like whoever thought about that spell name needs a big ol' award.
They're wild. They're edgy as heck.
Yeah,
I love it.
Speaking of edge, we have the epitome of edge over on Purdue with that Doom pickup.
Hello. This hero bothers me. I feel like this hero is what Underlord used to be. And by that, how I used to describe Underlord is he just plays single player. He doesn't care who's in his lane. He just does whatever he wants to do regardless, because no one does damage to him. That's how I feel about Doom now. Obviously, Doom has I think it's just shy of a minute cooldown on Scorched Earth, which lets him just walk around and do whatever he wants. When that's down, he's vulnerable. But Doom just does whatever he wants. Like he just goes and oh, I can't go into lane because I'm getting bullied. I'll just go to the jungle and eat a creep, and then beat down a camp, and then I'll walk to lane and just go hit a couple things in Scorched Earth, run away, no one can kill me. And then he goes and eats another creep, and it's just you can't. How do you shut him down? It's so difficult to shut him down. I feel like he just doesn't care in the laning phase. He just does whatever he wants, plays as if he was the only hero in the game.
Yeah, he can also accelerate incredibly fast now as well with that new level 10 talent, which gives him additional gold gain whenever he consumes a creep with that skill.
And by that is the thing, Doom's hero is a little underwhelming, and a large part of Doom's hero is the fact that he is expected to have very high GPM and have items to compensate for like his 0 armor or like almost no armor, and his spells apart from Scorched Earth is insane and keeping him alive, which is great in the early and early mid game. But in the late game, you kind of want some more out of Doom. He doesn't just surviving a lane isn't going to be enough, and so he's going to have to get items to compensate that. On the flip side, Skywrath Mage, a hero that can do insane without items, and the Clockwork Skywrath combo, that's a classic. That's meat and potatoes, bread and butter. Very easy to pull off. Press R, get a kill. Hello. So UBC is loving. The Clockwork is going to be very important this game because UBC's draft Purification combo with Clockwork Initiation Cogs and wow, what's the name of Skywrath ult? I know it. Mystic Flare combination with Clockwork Cogs. Clockwork is going to be very important. He doesn't even have to survive. As long as he gets someone in the cogs, they're going to get a kill.
Yeah, just buy a blade mail on him, goes in there, suicide, and do a huge amount of damage to everyone. And just be just disruptive with that cogs.
Definitely. Clockwork's going to have a fun game, I think. As long as Clockwork's early game doesn't get shut down. Shadow Fiend, we're not going to see that awesome magic damage build we saw last game, I don't think. And I say that because this game already 4 heroes pick screams BKB.
Yeah.
To me. Like, Shadow Fiend needs a BKB. There was a BKB on the crazy magic damage build last game, though, but it was late. I don't know if Shadow Fiend can afford to go late BKB, and Shadow Fiend gets so much damage from his souls that he can kind of justify the early defensive item, because the lack of damage he's going to get is supplemented by his insane farming ability from Raise, and the natural damage he's going to get from Vengeful Aura in addition to Necromastery. But he is going to have to offer a lot of damage. Doom is not a high damage hero. Doom is sustained, is really annoying, but he's not going to be bursty. He's not going to be offering a ton of damage. Rubik's not going to be doing a lot of damage, and Vengeful is, you know, her aura is going to be a big deal this game because of the kind of lack of damage, I guess, coming up for the team. Also, Rubik's spell steals are going to be very important. He is going to want to make sure there are damage on some of the spells. He can't go just stealing full utility or casting for full utility. But this is all speculation. It could go completely different when the game goes on. Last picks.
Interesting point, actually. Going back to the diffusal talk we're having. Trask Twitch chat is saying, talking about how he's okay with items countering heroes, but he feels like people should go out of their ways to build those counter items. Not like Diffusal Blade, which was an item that everyone picked up already anyways, and now there's Omni Knight in the game. Now he just gets countered by an item that they were going to get anyways. It doesn't take skill, it doesn't take decision making. It's just a counter.
Alright, so Trask just wants items to be less bread and butter, what they would get anyway. So Trask is looking for Aeon Disc and Meteor Hammer counters. You know what?
Well, he won't be able to pick up
where Meteor Hammer is a hero counter. I like that. I like where Dota's going.
Yeah, I mean, like the new the new dispel is on the nullifier, right? Nullifier is a new dispel item that is really situational, that like only certain heroes will want to get, and it's definitely an item that if you're really doing the dispel, can go out of your way to get. I think that's like what Trask is saying, is that those counter items should be something that players need to make the conscious decision to get to counter the hero.
I'm picking up what y'all are laying down. But are you picking up what UBC's laying down? Dragon Knight and OD. Both these guys are going to want to go mid. UBC must be having a serious kerfuffle on their Discord right now.
Who do you think is the better mid/safe laner here?
Oh, I think you have to give mid to OD because he's not doing anything with levels. But I hate seeing Dragon Knight without levels too.
Yeah,
and there's a CK. Hello, that's a lot of burst damage. That's going to make up for the lack of burst damage from anyone but Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Fiend again is assumedly going to be going for a fast BKB. Look at this Dragon Knight set. This guy's ready to party.
He's so thick.
To go. My gosh, he's flashy.
It's like thickest Dragon Knight I've ever seen. Oh my god,
love
look at the shoulder pads and the
He's
shield.
actually just wearing a dragon. He's like not even being subtle about it whatsoever. That his secret identity is he is a dragon.
We got really cool sets in this game. Actually, Omni Knight has not wearing nothing, but you know, Skywrath Mage with the ridiculous wings that everyone complains about.
I love him.
That people are like, this looks exactly like Legion Commander. How am I supposed to play the game?
Is that the voice they say it in?
Yeah, that's how all Redditors talk, you know.
Of course. Well, the color scheme, because that was one of the first sets where the color scheme was way off.
Yeah.
All right, shall we introduce some players for this game 2, potentially end of the series?
All right, so over on Purdue, we have Regulus on that Shadow Fiend, TV Dong on the Rubik, Play for Fun on the Chaos Knight, Rider on the Vengeful Spirit, and finally, Ho Ho on that Doom.
Don't get confused about the Shadow Fiend. This time on UBC, we have Big Bun Theory on Outworld Devourer. Dragon Knight is getting played by Hill. Jellybean Bob, the Bat Rider, the menace from last game, is looking to wreak some havoc on Omni Knight. Rice on Clockwork. The whole team is drafted around him, pretty much, no pressure. And Ku on Skywrath Mage. He's going to hit Mystic Flare on top of someone in Cogs, and his kill count is going to be insane. Doom at top with looks like he kind of wants. Oh, here we go. So we do have Dragon Knight in the safe lane. Which and so OD mid, which makes sense. I don't think you can afford to put OD in the safe lane. OD really wants levels.
Might be a gank attempt here at top.
Yeah, they're both just playing low ground. They're gonna go all the way around. I think Vengeful has to lead this though, not Doom.
Yeah, Doom has nothing to help. Do they see it? Okay, no, Rice didn't see it. Rice you can stun. No Venge actually has no magic missile. Okay, here's the lift. You're going to lift it towards the team. Oh, this Cog is actually doing so much work. Rice.
Okay.
He actually is going to build at least steal the bounty room. It looks like he takes the bounty room. His TP is coming up in 3. Oh, he could just TP out actually.
Okay, hear me out here. What if, as soon as Clockwork cogged, the whole team stopped and just fed the cogs to Shadow?
Oh my god.
That would have actually been too sick.
No, that would have been the most next level thing I've ever
That
seen.
would have been so good. If
And they
had
actually
that
give decent
prepared.
money too.
Oh, we have all the heroes going. Well, Ryder has no mana.
Yeah, no
he has a
mana.
Mango, though.
TV Dung, yeah, can do a
He's
lift.
just gonna run up and Mango and stun, because that's a manly maneuver.
Oh, you're right. He does have the mango, but they just feel like they need to have the presence to be able to get regular some of the early last hits.
This
on
is a
that Shadow
tri-lane mid. Hello.
Hello,
You know what?
Dispatch.
Skywrath Mage just wins mid for you. He just he buys a couple mana potions and hits Q, and that's what we're seeing. But Skywrath Mage is high single target damage, and they brought 3 heroes mid. I guess that's how you counter him.
But oh my god, even after bringing those 3 heroes, regular still only with 1 last hit. It is struggling. Already has to ferry out the self and use it immediately. Oh, it gets a second last hit. A little bit of a mistake here by Big Bun Theory, but Regulus has no damage to be able to last it on their tower. He gets level 2 though. He should be able to raise it a little bit.
Bottom lane, Omni Knight, Jellybean Bob, our boy.
Oh,
They
you're
have a
right. He
Mango
gets
ready for a
stunned up.
stun.
2-second stun.
He's
Ryder's
gone.
coming in with the magic missile. Oh, the self gets
Oh,
cancelled
no.
immediately. TV Dung trying to
Juke.
force Jellybean Bob wants to TP out somehow, but Play for Fun is staying
face.
behind him. Play for Fun eats a mango? He didn't need that, I don't think. Oh, but the heal is there, but okay, yeah.
It was,
He made a lot of space. Ties up.
Vengeful fed him the Mango. That was a ton of space. Also, I have been glancing at this other lane, top lane, and Ho-Oh is actually just walking around. He doesn't care. Clockwork keeps chasing him, but Clockwork went cogs at level 1, so Doom just ignores him and goes and eats creeps.
Yeah.
Clockwork's gonna get both bounty runes, though, the little menace.
Oh, regen rune top. Ko is gonna love down the Skywrath Mage if he sees it.
Smoke, though, onto the dual lane mid. Are they gonna have the ability to get a kill here?
They have
2
the
points
mana
in
for the
raise. Oh.
spells.
It's like they're gonna go for the full wraparound. The smoke's not gonna last long. They're gonna have to just run straight in and hope for the best, I believe. Oh, Skywrath, though.
Yeah,
If he
he's going
catches him
aggressive with that
dead.
regen rune. Oh, worst time for that. He gets stunned up. 1 raise. It doesn't even need other raises. He gets silenced up anyways. Fun Theory now is the one that's going to be taking a lot of damage. Regulus, no more mana to be able to do any more raises. But they'll be very happy with that. Actually, that regen rune baiting Ko into playing aggressive because he wanted to keep firing his arcane bolts out while regen was taking away. But that meant he was out of position.
Jellybean Bob's getting rotated on by 2 supports right now. He has no points in repel, but he is about to get level 3.
Yeah, he
They're gonna
is
catch up.
playing really aggressively. Play for fun, gets the stun. It's a 2-second stun. He gets pretty lucky on that one again. He pulls him back, gets a minus armor.
Magic missile. There it
Ryder's
is.
gonna come in with the magic missile. There it is. With a few more last hits will do it. He gets to repel. It's late now. There's no more spells over on the Purdue side. So Jellybean Bob gets taken down. 171 gold going down to Ryder.
Jellybean Bob was creep cutting, which seemed pretty insane. It looks like he's very comfortable on this hero, and he was getting a lot from it, but he died in the end, which is not so great.
Yeah, he is no axe. Nor is he a Bat Rider.
Nor is he a bad rider, indeed. Dragon Knight, 24 and 11. He's loving it. Well, I guess he is kind of getting a free lane. Doom just runs off to the jungle.
Doom doesn't really pressure the laner very much. Rice sees him, gets a Tranquil Boots. He wants to set something up here, but Ho-Oh wisely just walks the safe route.
Jellybean Bob defending his bounty, chasing Vengeful out of lane. Vengeful is a haste rune, though, and Big Bun Theory's pushed up very far mid.
Oh, but there is no points into Astral Imprisonment, so he has no way to save himself. He's
There's
going
no
for a
raise
very
coming
aggressive build here on Big Bun Theory, but he's able to get out.
Oh, very interesting. The double arcane orb.
Yeah. What do you think about this build? I don't think I've ever seen this build.
I mean, I gotta trust Big Bun Theory. He
Yeah.
proved himself last game. This is weird to me.
Yeah.
But I also don't play OD, so I don't have a lot of ground to speak here.
I mean, he's a top 400 player in the leaderboard, in the American leaderboards. So he definitely is doing something right.
That's NA Dota. Those are the best leaderboards to be.
Why you gotta bring all these truths to these
You just
to these
know
points?
me. It's gonna be a Carlo cast. You're gonna get some truths. Go, drop the mic. Let's go. How are the carries? CK not doing as well as the free farming Dragon Knight, but he's having a great time. Second on CS. Jellybean Bob, 13 and 4 though. He's not having too rough of a time. I think we're gonna see quite a lot of Jellybean Bob this game. Mid lane though. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the damage coming out from the Arcane Orb. Oh, one more hit will have done it. Can they get in the range for it? There it is. We'll be trading the support for it, but was it going? They're going to pay for it. Ho-Ho comes in with the net, but Big Fun Theory is still very tanky. He's still all the intelligence away. One more hit will do it. Big Fun Theory running low on mass, so therefore done a lot of damage. Ho-Ho jukes him out! Oh, but is it going to be enough? Big Fun Theory, oh, he does get into trees again, but he's getting trapped up by Ku. Ku's going to be able to take that. Big Fun Theory, can he get his Arcane Aura to pop? No, not yet. Essence Aura, rather. Yeah, as he's running low on mana, of course, the Arcane Orb's damage is based on how much mana he has at the moment. So, getting lower and lower on the damage as he gets unlucky on those Essence Orbs.
Bottom lane, we have Vengeful chasing 2 very low health heroes, but I don't know if Vengeful's going to be able to kill one. Arcane Missile's up in a moment. Or Magic Missile, rather. Only level 2. Poor girl. Speaking of Vengeful Spirit, Skywrath Mage on the other team. There's some lore. There's some drama there. Okay, I guess you guys don't care about Dota lore. I don't know.
Sorry, I was reading something
lore.
and I missed it. What did you say?
There's Vengeful Spirit and Skywrath.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Teams.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Skywrath has some Regulus in mid lane getting slowed down. Oh, he's going to be able to take Rice in exchange, though. Yeah. Great aggression, knowing he was dead. Going to take something on his way out.
I love how Rice just went in ready to fight with his boys, and Regulus didn't care. Just raised them.
Top lane getting pushed. Ho-Ho wants to deny this. Oh, great net coming out on hill is going to be forced back and a deny from TV Dung.
Yeah, DK ult was on cooldown there. He'd already used it to get the tower that low.
Yeah.
Shining up bottom. Jellybean's Bob is heading back bottom lane to mess with play for fun.
There's some really sad lines talking about lore that when Skywrath kills Vengeful Spirit.
Spoilers!
Oh.
Oh
read up on the lore, guys.
You guys got to read the lore on your own time.
Oh, Rice getting caught by Ho-Ho, and he's going to get pincered here by Ryder in the backlines. But the tower is no longer there, so he is free to roam this way. Heal is trying to help him out a little bit. Does Heal want to commit more? No, he is going to leave his support for dead.
So much space. If he juked it.
Oh, he's gonna get trapped up. Wow, Ho is very low level, only level 4 on the offlane Doom. Rice, why super tanky, one of his 3 people, burning a lot of their time, but it is going to get taken down to TV Dung.
56 CS on Dragon Knight. My gosh.
Yeah, he's front of a storm.
What is he looking for? He has a Soul Ring, he has his treads, he has his awesome outfit, and now he's going to go for a Shadow Blade. So he's going to be looking to come online very early. I love that because as soon as Chaos Knight gets an armlet, he's ready to go on. He's online. He's ready to fight, and you can farm an armlet very quickly.
TV Dung in bot lane is in big trouble. There comes a Fire Breath as well. One more last hit will do it, but it's not going to be enough. A stun comes down the hill, and a great chain stun by Ryder. One more last hit will do it. Ku finds out TV Dung in the thing. Oh, but a great purification comes from Jelly Bob, trying to save his carry there, but does get trapped up in the trees. But he does get his carry out there alive. Meanwhile,
Rubik is taking him
behind. Yeah, he's like, vengeance, give me vengeance, says Rubik, and Ku is like, I don't have mana to TP out. TP out, you can TP out. Do it, Ku. No, he's not going to go for it. Ryder is holding on to the Arcane Aura. Yeah, Arcane Orb, Magic Missile rather.
When he was killed, when he found the Rubik, he started taunting too.
What a cheeky player.
I love that Rice is getting solo XP right now at top. I don't love that he's level 4 at 9 minutes, but this will definitely help with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Pink is going deep. Big Bun Theory. I don't think he knows Vengeful's there. Oh, but there's no mana on the 8 wand charges though.
He does finally have the 1 level onto the Astral Imprisonment, so he does have a little bit of ways to buy some time for his support so right if he's in trouble.
I like how they just gave OD the most dangerous lane on one of the very easy to kill hero. He does have a lot of health. He uses a lot of farm actually.
Oh, meanwhile in mid, Regulus just finds Omni Knight and just kills him.
Whoops.
I have no idea how that happened. They just ate too many raises.
Nice. Well, only 1 point in repel. As soon as that goes down, there's a 26-second window, I guess. Regulus managed to do some work in there. Dragon Knight has his Dragon form off cooldown, but it looks like he wants to farm a Shadow Blade before he does anything, and he's going to do that in this free farm lane. Doom does have, well,
he's
Doom.
very poor.
Yes.
And he actually went for a Devour first build as well. I haven't seen a Devour first build Doom be so poor.
Yeah, this is not working too as well as he would like it to be.
Yeah.
Late game secured, though, I guess.
Yep, it's basically a Midas, getting that early bonus gold scales with level, and of course the cooldown as well.
Here we go, push coming out for a mid tower. This is very high value, especially this early in the game.
Dragon form does a lot of work.
Also, a
towers.
fight coming on bottom, maybe? Not
yeah,
quite.
Jellybean Bomb might get initiated on here. He blows his purification. That might be the go.
There's the Dragon form.
Oh, nice block on that Chaos Bolt with the repel. And a silence coming out to prevent him from being able to cast any more Jellybean. Bob uses the Guardian Angel. Here comes the combo from the hook shot, but the Mystic Flare doesn't do too much damage. TV Dungai now getting chased out. Do they have any more slows? Ku is out of mana now, so no more slow coming in. One more last will do it, and that Arcane Missile? Arcane Bolt. Why is there so many arcane stuff in this game?
Right? It's an arcane experience. Mid lane though, the fight's still going on. Doom has been spent on OD.
In. He has no stun for one more second. He gets the stun. Needs to back out. Big
he's
Panther
too
very
deep.
low. Oh god, he risks it and takes the kill. Now Doom, no life. He gets taken down, but the Vengeful Spirit Aura is going to make a clone of Heal and Big Bump Theory. Both no life. A Vengeful Spirit has no damage. Will take that down. Rice coming in. Even Doom Shards throwing room.
He breaks the mana potion of Clockwork. Oh, poor guy. Oh man, what a fight. Would you say
bottom. Omnimac gets pulled back. Oh, but the Chaos Rift isn't going to be there in time.
Oh, that line of sight. That's such a. That spell just feels so great to line of sight. Just because of how flashy its pre-casted animation is. Reality Rift. Poor little Rubik. 12 minutes, no level 6. Vengeful, 12 minutes, no level 6. Clockwork's ready, and Mystic Flare is online. I would imagine Clockwork and Ku on Skywrath Mage are going to team up very soon to just get free kills with that easy combination, especially with Hookshot up.
A
bait coming out
trying
from
to farm his
Jellybean
Blade
Bomb.
Mill though. Okay, they find Playful.
There it is.
Playful one taking a lot of damage, but stun chase stun is there. He's going to be able to heal
Oh, he
himself with no
armor
repel. Oh, great Mystic Flame. Purification gets stolen, but not worth it for your potion 1 going down. Did he actually miss toggle or something?
He did. He could have just walked out. But he armlet toggled in it.
Oh.
And just immediately died.
Yeah.
Skywrath loves that. Oh, that feels good for Skyrath. That feels good for the whole team.
Taking down the most valuable target as well.
And we're going to see a push coming out here for the bottom tower, it looks like.
Theory might find someone. Rice hook
There we
shots
go.
in.
Ooh, what a hook shot.
Yeah, and then Big Panther is going to love taking that. Rice sacrificed himself, as you said. It's a sacrifice Clockwork game. Now they're looking to dive here, but a lot of people coming in. Oh my god, the Arcane Orbs are doing so much damage here. Play for fun, taking a lot of damage, but he's going to be able to toggle. He pops the stick, and the Doom is going to be there. Big Panther is going bottling down to that. Purification going to save him for a time being, but probably not going to be enough. Heal comes in, tries to get some vengeance for his team, but the Rays are going to be there. The neutral creep deny is going to be there for Big Bun Theory. Heal is running away still. He's running to the enemy shrine, so Ho's probably going to be able to pop that and become healthy. Heal, can he juke this out? No. The Infernal Blade is there, but the Infernal Blade tick isn't going to be enough to take him down.
5 seconds?
Regulus getting body block by Ho, but there's a Force Staff, but it's a tanky Dragon Knight, and he gets the Shadow Blade. Can they guess where he is? No, the raises miss. He'll actually jukes himself out.
That was insane. That was insane.
Oh my god! Let's smoke gank, he says.
Oh my, let's smoke gank indeed. I also want to note, I love this Arcane Orb build. Now that we see it in action, first of all, it crushes CK illusions, but more importantly, it makes OD ready to roll right away. It's often that ODs will want to farm for a little bit before they get going, but with the max Arcane Orb build, he loses the farming ability and the utility of Astral Imprisonment, but he's ready to start right-clicking on people. We saw it when he went crazy mid lane and ended up killing the Shadow Fiend, and we saw at that fight he just got right in the middle of the fight and was just extremely scary early on with his drum double null
mid lane Crew is going for a solo pickoff here onto the Vengeful Spirit. Can he get his lover? And the last one is going to be able to do it. Say something sad for me.
something
Nope, he
sad.
doesn't say anything sad. Boo. Okay, there's going to be the stun here over the clockwork and he dies.
TV done with the last hit. Easy peasy.
It's kill secured, man. He's playing Yapzor.
Of course. Of course.
Yapzor Rubik.
And Rubik does have his ult. I'm excited to see him steal some spells, make some magic happen. Skyrath porting in, sees a Doom with double damage. I want Skyrath and Clockwork to team out. I think we'll see Clockwork go top in 6 seconds when he respawns. Hopefully there's still a tower there. There's the Fortify. And
Oh, is very low, but Ko is by himself and he knows it. He's very scared.
Here's Clockwork.
Here comes the slow.
There it
and
is.
the hook shot, and that's gonna be all
Don't
they
even
need.
Mystic Flare. They still have Cogs Mystic Flare combo because they didn't use it on the Doom. Oh,
Yeah.
he misses the Cogs.
They don't have. They do have the mana barely to be able to use it. But Cogs has been used. Oh, here comes the Mystic Flare and the Arcane Missile is gonna be able to take him down. Yes, it is. Another kill for the Skyrath Mage.
He loves it. He's having a great game. 8 kills. Hello. Bottom lane, we're getting a dive. Invisible Dragon Knight. He has his ult. He wants to go.
Doesn't
Yeah.
want to stay under that tower.
Oh, he's coming back now? Oh, he's not. And here we go. Dragon form will do work. Let's see if he wants to commit it. There it is.
The
Rotation in
Corrosive
from
Breath
the
do a
other
lot
two
of
players. The dangerous combo together. They don't have the mana at the moment, but Arcane Boots are in 15 for the Clockwork Skyrath Mage Mystic Flare Cogs combo.
And yeah, this is going to be a tier 2 taken down with no response here from Purdue.
Skyrath might even just spam spells to get his mana back with the Essence
Oh,
Aura.
you're right. That's actually a pretty good synergy. Skyrath usually very starved for mana. Essence
Yep.
Aura being able to refill him very quickly.
Yeah, because he can just spam and spell it. I wouldn't be surprised if he just tries spamming down a creep wave.
Not the best spell to steal. He steals a Dragon Breath, breathe fire from Hill.
It does have they are defending a tower though, and it reduces attack damage in
Right.
addition to Fade Bolt reducing attack damage.
He'll get swapped backwards. They're going to play for fun. Is going to be going on him and he gets
Ouch.
blown up immediately. Big Bun Theory
Ooh.
with a huge hammer taking down 2 people. But now he gets pulled back. He does imprison himself and the Mystic Flare is going to miss. Oh, he'll try to take down a Vengeful Spirit on his way out, but isn't going to be enough. So 3 for 2. Taking down both the cores here for the side of Purdue. They're going to be very happy. Purdue taking a successful tier 3 defense.
I think okay, so I think that fight would have went much better if they had a Dragon Knight. Do you know what happened? I thought there was a Dragon Knight on that team.
he got swapped and then mauled by Chaos Knight.
I mean, I think if they want to push the base, they should bring the Dragon Knight. But the fight started, and about 2 seconds into the fight, I looked for him, and he was just gone. He was just laying on the ground, sleeping, pushing up daisies.
I thought this hero was supposed to be tanky, he says.
Yeah, and that's I thought that and that is a downside of the Shadow Blade is it's not a stat item. It's a very aggressive ganking item. Get a pick off and turn it into a tower push. In that scenario, even with max Dragon Blood and 2 point Elder Dragon form, he just got destroyed. Just blown right up. He's a smoke gank though. Purdue's not going to let this pressure down.
Yeah.
They're in a
TV
position
Dunn
where
might
they
be
can
the
take a
one that gets
T3.
found here. Oh, he's just one rock right
That's
into
not
them.
the kill they want.
Rest in peace.
They want something more. They want something bigger.
But
That
there's
doesn't
play
help
for
them.
fun. They see him. Hook shot is going to be there. Here's going with the Cogs as well. Mystic Flare to follow as well. And this is going to be an easy kill for Big Bun
That's
Theory.
what they want. 50 seconds, no buyback. Dragon form is up.
Successful
Let's go.
smoke here, and they are going right for the push. They know tier 3 has no life left, 388 health on that. Heal's going to pop the Dragon form and it's going to be taken down in no time. I believe there is no fortification either. Yeah, still 2 minutes and a half until the fortification is going to be up. Shadowfiend is going to be TPing back, trying to defend. Let's see if they can do anything here. Heal pops the Dragon form, gets a Corrosive Breath onto that tower, and this tower has no chance of standing around for too long. Yeah, they focus on the tower.
There it
Here
goes.
comes the swap, but no Chaos Knight this time, and now Vengeful is going to sacrifice himself. Jelly being Bob's the one that's taking them down. Now they're focusing onto this melee racks here. Big Bun Theory trying to clear out those creeps. Not much they can do without their carry. They're going to go back to heal. Ku being a great job spamming people out, and you're talking about the Essence Aura with the Skyrath Mage. It's absolutely nuts. He can spam to his heart's content. Here comes a Blink
Doom.
in
They
and
wanna
Doom
fight.
onto the Omni Knight. That's the one they want. Now the Chaos Knight pops the ultimate. Can he find anyone to pull back though? But everyone's very quick. A quick stun for Bun Theory. Now they stand their ground on high ground, and Purdue knows better than to chase up high grounds.
That was They got the racks. And one thing I was gonna point out, I was concerned, or I was looking at Dragon Knight and he was just auto attacking the melee racks, and I was thinking maybe he should be putting his damage over time on the range. No, they barely got that racks. They got out. And once Doom was committed and safely the safe escape from Purdue, and then CK ults and gets nothing out of it, Purdue just is so happy to walk away. And as soon as Dragon form is back up, they're ready to go right back in. That's in 40 seconds. In the meantime, Purdue know they have control of the map because Doom is not up and CK ult is not up. So that it's a little bit delayed.
Bob finds Ho-Ho. But he's
God.
going to just TP out, of course. Omni Knight without any ways to cancel that, and Clockwork not in range for his hook shot. Regulus also will be found, but again, no stuns to be able to stop.
What do you think about Regulus's item build? It is definitely not the magic damage item build we saw last game, and it's definitely not the early BKB item builds that we were discussing during the draft.
Interesting, a Shadow Blade build and a Force Staff right afterwards with a boost of trouble. I mean, he definitely is going for the right click build, but yeah, it is a little bit of a weird build. I guess he took a Shadow Blade to get some sneaky kills direct win, but we still haven't seen any yet. Looks like he
Hopefully
might
we
look
see
for
one here, because it seems like a very strange pickup to me. This could be good.
Here he goes.
Is it enough?
He got it. Yeah, all right.
Just
As soon as
barely.
we talk about it, he makes it. In fact, he's going to sacrifice himself for it, but very much worth it though. Look at the gold differences there. His team is behind, so he does have the comeback gold associated with that as well.
Well, then keep in mind though, he's level 17. Shadow Fiend is level 17, and he just fed. He is the highest level in the game, just giving the XP away. He also is the wave clear for his team. So if they trade for him and a T2, well, T1, I don't know. I think the T2 is much more valuable.
Yeah, T2 is getting taken down, and his team knows they cannot defend those towers without their Shadow Fiend. Actually, Shadow Fiend might need to buy back here. 25.
Yeah, they're gonna push. Dragon Form is committed to this.
Everyone is coming in.
They're gonna go for the kill.
Here comes the steal. They steal the Dragon Breath again. Doom comes on Omni Knight, but he has already used his spells. He gets immediately blown up anyways. But heal. Oh my god, you thought you were tanky, and then you meet Chaos Knight, and you're not tanky anymore. But do they have any detection for heal? Actually, still no detection for this Dragon Knight. But they're gonna find a Clockwork. 3 seconds stun on him, and Chaos Knight shows what he's made out of.
Chaos Knight is ready to fight, and he ripped that DK up. DK managed to get away with the Shadow Blade, but Chaos Knight offers so much damage. He has just an armlet is huge, but he has an armlet and an Echo Saber, and he's building into the BKB now. Chaos Knight finishes the BKB, and he might have acquired the arsenal of items he needs to defend this base.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they still don't have detection over here on the side of Purdue. The dust finally gets picked up by TV Dung. Yeah, that should have been a kill on the core. Unfortunately, he does sleep out again.
So one of the things I don't like before that fight was the T1 for T2 trade. I really don't like that. I think the T2 should have been defended. I guess maybe Purdue didn't think they could do it without the Shadow Fiend, but that T2 opens up obviously a T3. The bottom lane melee racks and bottom lane T3 for UBC is already gone. So losing that T2 opens up another lane to be vulnerable for Purdue to take it. And all Purdue needs is one team fight, and that's another
hook shot onto mid. They find Ho-Ho under it. There's a Mystic Flare. No, they are not even going to commit it. Hale's going to be able to take that with the Breathe Fire. And that might give them the opening they're looking for to take another high ground push. Ryder is going to get found as well. No slows coming out yet. Ku has slow coming up in 2 seconds, but a lot of damage coming out. He might not even need it, and the slow is going to be there as well. But he gets the Glimmer Cape from the Rubik, and it's going to be a-okay.
Poor little Clockwork can't deward because he's melee.
His arms are too short, but they won't be able to take that tier 2 tower.
And mid T3 is now exposed. Shadow Fiend setting up. Another big Requiem. Let's go. He's going to get the creep. He hits every hero, though, with the debuff.
Yep, the debuff is going to be there, but they don't mind. They purge it off with the Dispel from the Repel. Oh, the Chaos Knight gets saved by Ryder. He sacrificed himself like good Vengeance player with a heal. Heal gets initiated on yet again, but the Guardian Angel, he's there this time. Play for fun, now gets turned around on. He gets stunned, and the Mystic Flare is going to be on top of him with the hammer. The Doom comes out late. Ho-Ho doesn't get the Doom on Big Bun Theory, but he's probably going to be okay with the Omni Knight there who will be able to heal him up. Oh, they see Regulus. Oh, play for fun. Has bought back. He's back in. Can he kill heal though? One more hit, maybe we'll do it. But he's in this again. No detection. The dust won't be able to clip him, and they won't be able to get out. That's a buyback of the position 1. They didn't get much out of it.
UBC is doing UBC or rather, sorry, Purdue is doing what they need to do with the Chaos Knight initiation. The problem is that Doom's ultimate wasn't up, so he couldn't stop the Omni Knight, and Doom's went Blink Dagger. He's been doing a great job blinking in and dooming the Omni Knight to make sure that Omni Knight can't get Guardian Angel off. This was the fight we see where Doom didn't have it up. He wasn't able to get in on Omni Knight, and even after CK just started ripping Dragon Knight up like he's done every single fight so far, Guardian Angel comes out because Doom wasn't up, and then Purdue is in a very strong position to keep taking the fight and as well as escape with minimal loss.
Yeah, very well put there. So what do you think they need to? I mean, they just need to have everyone there and make sure to Doom lands on the right target at the beginning of the fight to be able to win those fights.
UBC knows exactly, or rather Purdue knows exactly what they need to do. And they just need to make sure everyone's spells are up and no one gets caught out. And I think that they have the tools they need to handle a fight. They have to watch out, though, for Omni Knight getting his spells off, for DK, or rather, and for the insanely easy to pull off combo with Clockwork Hookshot Cogs into Skyrath's Mystic Flare. It's so easy to pull that off. You just need to be out of position for a second and they'll blow you right up. But as long as Purdue can as long as Purdue can keep doing what they're doing, which is just they're playing their characters correct. They just need all their spells and the right initiation.
Alright, so it's going to be another high ground attempt here. The Telekinesis is going to spell stun 4, but no follow-up. TV down against. Oh, he actually stole the Guardian Angel, but uses it defensively, very defensively, and won't be able to do anything out of it. Actually, would have been a very good spell to use. Now Seals breathe fire. The melee Rex getting taken down, and no recourse here. Finally, Chaos Knight TP's back. BKB gets popped by
disjoints Dragon Tail.
Yep, he's going to be able to get the Doom Omni Knight. No Guardian Angel for this fight. Clockwork gets caught and Ku gets found as well. Regulus is taking a huge amount of damage. He went down with a fight. Now, 3 remaining here. And that won't be able to get out. Oh, actually, are they looking for more? Do they have the speed to catch up? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Chaos Knight not being there at the start of that meant they just lost that tier 3 with no contest and almost lost a melee Rex. Thankfully, didn't end up losing that.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't lose another lane. It's going to start regenning up, and we're going to see Purdue go for Roshan, which is great for them. Chaos Knight, how do the Chaos Knight's damage fare against Roshan? Because they're illusions, but they also deal 100% damage. It looks like they're doing pretty good job.
Minus armor from the Chaos Lift also helps a lot as well.
And the Venture Sword makes everyone a right-clicker in this situation.
Alright, so
it's kind of an interesting interaction, though, the Chaos Knight illusions and Roshan.
What happened?
Well, just the fact that the illusions have special mechanics for Roshan. They do almost nothing, just like they do to towers. But Chaos Knight illusions are also have special mechanics in that they do 100% hero damage.
Right.
But that is another thing with this in Arcane Ore build from Big Bun Theory that he's been going and doing just a great job with it. He just obliterates illusions when he gets the attacks off.
Yeah, Play for Fun has been playing around that quite well with his Phantasm. He just used it to blow 1% up, but you're right. Like after he blows that 1% up, those Phantasms just get cleared up immediately.
The thing is, usually the person he blows up is Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
And Dragon Knight is a very important hero for UBC.
Regulus does take down the tier 2. He's going to be TPing back. Roper Rider sacrifices herself. Vengeful Spirit.
That's hookshot for a Vengeful. I mean, it's still a hero and the Raxes are exposed. I'll take it.
Oh, but melee Rax getting taken down super fast now. And they're not going to be able to defend this. That goes down. So they want to initiate here with 1 man down. Play for Fun is going. He does have the BKB, a nice instant improvement. Going to save him for now. Here comes the Requiem. It does the default gets hit on 4 people. Meanwhile in the back, Ku finds the Rubik by himself and heal. Now going up onto Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend taking a huge amount of damage from everyone. He gets taken down, but that is the Aegis. Play for Fun now going down. Now the Aegis is going to pop. He tries to get out with the Shadow Blade. He does get out of the detection range. Ku taking one more hit, but is going to be able to survive. Now, Ho-Ho getting chased down. No more Doom. No more Scorched Earth. And that is going to be an easy kill for him. Now, TV Dung get chased down. That is a buyback. If TV Dung goes down, that is a dieback. Ho-Ho buybacks himself. And now, Astral Imprisonment is going to save Big Bun Theory for the time being. And he's going to be able to get out. Hookshot misses from Rice, but a Ray's going to be able to hit him. Do they have another one? The Mystic Flare comes out doing a huge amount of damage to Ho-Ho, and he's not going to be able to get out of that one alive. Heal gets found. He is taking a lot of damage. He actually is not sitting on a sentry, so he's going to be taking down. Vengeful Spur also gets taken down. Regulus, only one alive, and this is a field of sentries. 3 sentries here. No way he can sneak under that, and no ulti as well. And now they're moving on to the final racks.
Look
GG
at
gets
that trifecta, that triforce of sentries. That's what I would like to talk about. Purdue, I think their performance was much more intimidating in the first game than it is in the second. And I think a large part of that, where we saw Purdue's shortcoming, look at how much trouble Purdue had getting Shadow Fiend into the fight once UBC brought Sentry Wards. Shadow Fiend's build was Boots of Travel, so 0 stat, not a fighting item whatsoever. A 0 stat item followed by Shadow Blade. So Shadow Fiend is committed at that point to getting Requiem. His hero is essentially Requiem at that point. It worked a few times. We saw him blow an OD up, even though it turned into them losing a tower. We saw it not this team fight. We did see this team fight, but the team fight previous, we saw a massive Requiem. This team fight, we saw another massive Requiem. Not just necessarily the damage, but getting the debuff on all the heroes. But here's the problem: Shadow Fiend had a very hard time getting into the fight because of all the sentry wards on the ground. He couldn't do anything. Take note of that, Purdue, because look how many times Dragon Knight got away with no health because there was no sentry wards on the ground, and he can just Shadow Blade. There's a very different but similar uses of Shadow Blade there, where Dragon Knight used it to get in, get out, go around. But when the sentries show up and Shadow Fiend's committed all of his gold to a build with absolutely no stats that relies on getting a Requiem from invisibility, a 100 gold item counters it as long as it's placed in a safe spot. And he had a really hard time contributing to his team. That the initiation by CK was so forced. That wasn't what he wanted to do whatsoever. That was I need to go because we're going to lose this game. Let's take a fight and see what happens initiation, because he was the only one who had a button to press. That was start a fight.
Yeah,
they were just Purdue was pressured so hard in that situation. They were backed in a corner. There was nothing they could do.
Yeah. Do you think there was what do you think about the draft? Do you think there was any kind of like draft differences here, or do you think either team had a good chance of winning?
UBC. So what I've learned from casting Collegiate Dota this season, and I think you'll agree with me, is on the ease of execution of a draft. All game we discussed Skywrath Clockwork. How insane that is. That is just so easy to pull off. Clockwork has to hit hookshot, which might as well be instantaneous. It is possible to miss, and he did miss it a few times, but more often than not, he hit it. And then you don't even have to hit Mystic Flare. You just hit R, click on them, and then as Ku demonstrated so masterfully, hit your taunt button and fly around and clap and cluck and get your kill score up and up and up, and there we go. 10, 4, and 15 Skywrath Mage support. Hello.
Yeah, 7. It's the second most kills in the game on a support. You're totally right. That Clockwork and Skywrath combo was so good. As you said, Clockwork just had all the support he needed. He had the Omni-Knight trying to back him up, and even the OD maybe even try to get him out with the Astral Imprisonment. And yeah, that combo just worked out so well, and I've never seen a Skywrath Mage support be so successful in a competitive game like that.
He even went Veil, and although he did go Veil, or while he did go Veil, he has the highest damage in the entire game.
Oh my god.
Combo, they made it work. They made it work. And we say it's
22k
easy,
damage.
but we have to give it to Ku as well for killing it, and Rice on top of that. Speaking of hook shots, the one where, oh no, that smoke that they killed TV Dung in the jungle, that was so bad. That smoke was looking so promising, and TV Dung pops it, tanks the smoke, but then Rice guesses where CK is, and UBC Esports scatters, clears the way, hooks him, gets the kill on top of that. Ku obviously was taunting the entire time, as we saw. I love that. What I really think the biggest draft problem for Purdue is as much as UBC has, I think, a huge advantage with the easy to execute combo, is Ho-Oh, I think, is a really strong player.
Yeah.
And he makes a lot of space for his team. And Doom, it was almost like I want to see him on a different hero. He did what he needed to do. He blinked in and he doomed Omni when he could. There was the fight that started going terribly wrong, which was the fight where he didn't have blink. Doom, and I think it was the second fight. DK got away with no health with a Shadow Blade. I loved Ho-Oh's axe. I wanted to love Ho-Oh's Doom, but I couldn't because I was just watching him blink Doom. All right, he did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
I don't really need to care about your hero anymore. Let's see what everyone else is doing. And then we have poor Regulus trying desperately to cast his ult and play for fun, ripping Dragon Knight up in seconds until he didn't rip Dragon Knight up in seconds, and then his base got ripped up.
Yeah, I mean, just incredibly well played by UBC. I mean, they just kind of played around their draft incredibly well. Constantly was aggressive. They smoked incredibly well. That's one of the things I was most impressed by UBC. They just kind of non-stop smoked and non-stop made sure to pressure. So
yeah, it felt like they had more than 3 smokes, but I liked it.
Yeah. I'm very happy with my home team winning, my school winning. So they're now 7-0.
It seems a little fishy. I might have to report this match. Something's not right.
I wasn't messaging anyone, I promise. Just
the no delay stream being broadcast straight to them.
And just like, messaging them on the side under Steam while I'm casting.
I'm on to you. I have the webcam feed. I was wondering why you were on your phone that whole time.
Oh no. Alright guys, so if you guys wanna follow either one of us, you can see our Twitter right under our faces right here. I'm at JT Golgiab. We have at Carlton with a 0 for the first O, I believe.
Me. I go for ease.
Go for ease.
Carlton, T0N.
If you guys want to hang out with us on Discord, just type !Discord in chat. We'll link you that there. If you want to follow CS Star League on on Twitter rather, you can follow us on CS Star League and Collegiate Dota on Twitter, and Facebook as well on facebook.com/cstarleague. And finally, thanks to Twitch, as always, nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports. From PAX East to West and many more events, the CSL wouldn't be what it is today without the help and support from them. Be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future, and be sure to show them some love and support on twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys check us out on Thursday as well. Carlton's going to be on 7 p.m. and I'm going to be there.
You know it.
From 4 p.m. all the way to 7 p.m. So I better see all of you there.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
Peace.